You made it. Welcome to my crash course, Profit from Your Own Closet. I'm so excited. Give yourself a big, hug and a pat on the back because this shows that you showed up and you want to learn. You want to do better. You want to learn more. You're invested in yourself. Thank you for investing into me and sharing this time with me. But we're going to grow and stretch you, sis. We're going to do so good today. Now, this proven 10-step system has worked for me. This is what I do every day. This has been my job. I learned about Poshmark since like 2019. And if you implement everything that I've been doing, you're going to get the same results. Keep in mind, the more work you put in, the hard work, the seeds you grow, the hard work, you're going to reap the harvest, right? I love it on my own terms because I could work from home. I love what I do. I love to style. I love to shop. And I've had the most in my closet. So back to my story in 2019, I realized that it's like I was doing Premier Designs, which is jewelry, and I loved it because I make 50% off every profit, right? And some earrings and stuff for like $34. I'd make maybe 15, half of that. And I was just like, I want to do more. I know I could do more from just being a stay-at-home mom, or maybe you're going to school, or maybe you have just a side job or another side hustle. You know what? This is really going to help you. So I want you to keep in mind, you're going to shift that mindset. You're going to do more. Say, I can do better right now. Say, I am loved. Say it right now. This is part of the course. Say, I am loved and I can do more because God loves me. This is part of the course. Say, I, whoever you are, put your name in there, can do more because God loves me. Let's go, right? I also want you to know that Kim K and a lot of successful people, just people in general, they do this. I think she does this monthly where she goes into her closet, whether it's other designer stuff that she has bought or her own brand, she sells it and sells it and sells it every month. Now, me as a faith believer, I know Jesus always says, never hold on anything too tightly, right? We let go. We don't hold on anything too tight. So what I've realized is that things that I even love, my favorite shirts, my favorite bags, anything like that, it's like good for the market. And especially as a follower, I've learned that, we got to take care of God's beautiful universe. Certain things that manufacturers and manufacturing companies, when they're brand new, it's not too good for the ozone layer. It's not just good for the earth, right? We want to do as much as we can. I'm like the queen of recycling. I recycle everything. So what more better than resell, right? Let me tell you a little about Poshmark. So Poshmark is a reseller market for anybody, right? Now it does have things like me, I just think everything, just ethical. Like if I am going to donate things or resell something, I like things new, right? As well. So you want to sell it to be in good condition, right? Even a lot of the stuff that I've worn, it's brand new. It's not stained. Maybe there's like a tiny little tear or something. You can actually have the option to put that on your Poshmark app. And even like when I donate clothes or some of Eris's clothes, my son, I make sure it's in great condition because ultimately business is people, right? Profit, it's great, but I've learned that it's love God, love people. If you have that mindset, shift that mindset, you're really going to grow. It's going to be your business. It just makes everything so fun, right? So let's go ahead and jump on this journey. Back to my story, starting Poshmark. You're going to write down one, take your notes, and let's get your paper and pen and let's get started. So you're going to download the app. It's on your app store, whether you have an Android, iPhone, any other kind of phone, you're going to find the app. You're going to download that. You're going to add your name and add in all your information, where you want the products to be shipped, where if you buy something, it could be shipped to you, your address. You don't necessarily have to put your address, maybe just a P.O. box. Either one, it's your option. And then you want to create your profile and your picture. Now you want to add your face because, you're beautiful and people can identify more with who you are. And it's been a proven fact that they trust you more when they see you and who you are, and they want to identify with the seller and the buyer. So welcome to having your Poshmark store. Well, now some people do. It's all up to you. Sometimes they have their cute pet, their little cat, their little dog, whomever, and or maybe a picture of a closet, maybe something that they sell. I sell more. I love Kate Spade. I'm a consumer of Michael Kors. I love Gucci. That's how I've made a lot of money from Gucci. As we all know, what you sell and what you sell it for and the profit and all that, it's going to most definitely show that, or the more work you put in. Okay, so number one, do your Poshmark app. Number two, this is really important because you do want to keep it designated as far as your banks. Like you want to keep Poshmark. I keep it with Chase Bank, my debit card, right? For that, a bank with like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, 2 other banks, but having to make money clears your mind having it designated for one. So like for me, for instance, it's Chase Bank, right? So you want to do that is 2, write that down. Number 3 is the fun part. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. I love it. I still do it. Probably weekly or monthly, depending how much I shop and stuff like that. So shopping has literally became part of my reselling. So this is what you're going to do, and you're going to designate a date also for that. So you're going to spend an hour, write this down. It's going to be about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Put like music, go into your closet, just start seeing what you love and what you just have. Girl, you're going to clean out your closet. Or if I'm talking to a guy, whomever, doesn't matter what age, gender, you're going to have so much fun doing this. So go into your closet, see what you're going to put to aside, what you like, what you don't wear. I've seen so much clothes in my closet with tags. Like I've never even worn a lot of my stuff, right? So I've also studied this man on minimalizing. Living as a minimalist, it's just so free for your mind, and we have way too much stuff. We're going to soar this season, you guys. We're going to get rid of so much stuff, and we're going to make a profit. We're going to make a profit off your closet, okay? So it's going to take an hour, put on some music, and then, now don't get me wrong, there's favorite things that I have, gifts or this beautiful jacket, great designer, certain things I have memories with where I took my son to school or a birthday party event, a celebration. You want to keep some stuff. You don't have to get rid of everything, obviously, So that's 2. You're going to do that. Now, 3, this is really, really, really important because you want to write this down. What you will need also for your business is a printer. So you could definitely work off your phone, but when you make a sale, it's so fun, it's exciting. You're like, I sold it. You're going to hit download. You're going to download the Poshmark scan for, to ship. So you're literally going to need a printer for that because, having Poshmark, you're going to ship it, print it, cut that, and then that's going to be how it gets shipped wherever your customer buys the product. Honey, you need to go on the other side. Okay, so that's awesome. So if we're in 3, it's really important. So 4, you're going to put a day where you're literally going to go, maybe a half hour, maybe an hour, go to Walmart, somewhere. Also, you can go to the post office. This is how I have saved so much money. What I love about the post office is that you could go in there, I literally get up to 10 to even 20 boxes. Those white boxes that says USPS or post office, right? And if it's just shirts or things like that, especially that smaller, I got a lot of those boxes, and they do that because, Poshmark obviously partnered with them, whatever, and they do our shipping. So don't pay for your boxes, right? You're going to write everything down, all the cost that you have, let's say you bought boxes, then you're going to write that down. I use QuickBooks, but you know what? I manually, physically write everything down on I think we're on 4 also. 4. You're going to take that day to go get boxes. And it's fun because it's part of your day, it's part of your routine, it's part of you working from home on your own time and your own terms. So this is what I've done, and it's worked out for me, and I've done so well with it. And you could also implement this in any business that you do. It's gonna succeed. You just gotta believe, right? Just do it, work hard. It's all gonna come into fruition. So that is really, really, really important. The shift of the mindset, right? I am gonna win. I'm gonna write it down. I'm going to do this daily. So you're gonna get the boxes, and I actually come home, I prep. You prep to do your boxes. Different sizes. I put tape on them, put them in another closet. So when I'm sharing my content of my pictures of what I'm selling, I literally can just go in there, grab the tape, cut out, and it's just so fun because you're working from home, right? You got to really, really enjoy what you do and just shift your mind to that. This is what I love to do, So I want to make it sure that I did mention that this is 5. Go ahead and write this down. So number 5, you're going to sit. I do personally in our library room, my son's home, or just me, and I spend 2, sometimes to 4 hours. So remember, right? You could be at work, or when you're here, you can make a lot of money just sharing everything that you have. Take a picture of all of your product, your bags, your shirts, all of that. And you're going to go into your Poshmark app and you're going to share. Like you literally hit the button and share. So it beats the algorithm. And I love Poshmark because it doesn't have its favorites. Like the more you share, the more your product will be exposed. And it's not like eBay or any of those other ones. Like I love Poshmark. It's really, really fair. So you're going to spend 2 hours doing this daily, right? An hour, maybe 2, maybe 4. It's up to you, right? What you work in, what you put in, you're going to reap a harvest, baby. You're going to reap a harvest. I believe in you. So you're going to sit and share. And again, I'm spending time with my son, or I'm watching movies, and I take a 10-minute break. It's your own job, right? And then sometimes it's going to be like sold, or you're going to bundle it for them. And I want you guys to know, follow me at Melissa Love 2. This is free. Contact me anytime. This is part of it. I'm here. I love people. I'm here to help you. Never ever hesitate to ask me any questions about this. I love this. I love helping you. That's really the passion behind it. That's the drive behind it. I love it. Right? So, literally I sit down and I do this for 2 hours, maybe 3. So when I hit sales or bundle it for someone, and I'll give you more into detail and maybe load another video and help you guys with that. For sales, then I print it out and I box it up and then I ship it. I could ship it that day if I get like 4 or 5 sales. Keep in mind, it's not every day that you're going to get a sale. Then other days it's like 10 to 12. It's insane. You're going to fall in love. It's so addicting. You're going to love this. And I love to help you, and you're going to succeed, and it's going to be amazing. So, I box it that day, and then I ship it that day. So this is going to be a routine, right? This is working from home. This is what, and then sometimes I come home and I share more and more. Then I end up selling more. And there's other days that, like, my son, he just started school and he has his uniform for his private school, and I'm just sitting there where he's changing clothes and things, and I'm just sitting there and I'm sharing. Or I'm even in a meeting, or I'm just sharing, or I'm just in the car waiting for Brian, who's my significant other, and I'm just sharing. And you work from your phone. You have the whole world like literally in the palm of your hand, and you're just anywhere. You could be on poolside and just sharing and sending offers. So it's like daily, but if you implement this every single day, right? I think we're at number 5. So instance, I'm going to share my schedule with you. Thursdays, I keep my photo shoots. You are the face of your brand. People want to trust you. You're building up your authentic self. You're adding value to them. So for me, I use social media. So people know my face, and they know my bags. You could share reels Instagram is amazing these days. Facebook, you could also go on Facebook Marketplace, and there's another place where you can share out of Poshmark. I've actually made money because people have learned the traction and my consistency and just being on social media. You need to have, I haven't had a TikTok yet, but it's the glory and the time and the value that you get to pour into yourself and others, right? So Thursdays or whatever day you're going to have to take pictures, not only every time you shop and buy new bags or product, you're going to have to take that day or a few hours to really not only do the photo shoots for you or your bags, but you're going to have to pick an hour or two to stay home and edit and do all that stuff. It's included because you want to have a profitable, successful business. And the more time you put in, the more you're going to bear fruit. I'm telling you. So Thursdays, I pick those days every Thursday out of Monday through Friday. Every Thursday, I do that. And if you implement this, this is a proven 10-step system that is going to help you thrive. Sometimes I do it daily because if I don't have anything else going on, like it's a lot of work. And sometimes you're going to find like, oh, I'm listing so many bags or so many clothes. And you're like, oh, I need some coffee. I need some coffee right now. That's okay. That's okay. You're going to get used to it. You're going to get a good rhythm. So, 4, 5 is Thursdays. You're going to earn trust with your customers. And this works with whatever you are selling or whatever services you're selling, right? So let's going to go ahead to number 6. And take an hour a day to engage with all of, we kind of basically went through that. All your social media people, thank them. Even on packaging, what I do is send like letters and stickers, like just a gift, a cheap gift from time to time. Usually they don't really care. They just want the product that they bought, especially if my bags run from like $450 and I'm giving like $100 sale, $200, making sure I'm making profit, right? That's always key. I write everything down. I'm making profit. And you're literally going to make sure that you're engaging with them. And that's really what the passion is about. It's about people. And I guarantee you your business will grow and profit, right? And you want to be very attentive because there has been times where on delivering, like when they send you offers, they're going to decline. A lot of people are going to decline. But when I said like 180 free shipping, it's going to reflect on when you give free shipping, Poshmark takes out of that or them. So you're like, oh, I only made like $98, or it's going to show you in your Poshmark. So you're going to practice and you're going to learn and you're going to get used to it. Like, oh, I lost money this time, or, you're going to understand it. Right. And I'm going to have another training for that. So we could go deeper in depth with that also, so it's exciting. So study your product and how your solution to the problem. So basically being an entrepreneur really is out in the marketplace is just being the solution to a problem, right? My little niche is like, why buy full price when you could shop less with me, right? I offer that. I practice it. I go into the mirror and I literally see how I can add value to people. And I think it's important, when people are dressed nicely, they have designer bags. So that's what matters to me. It's like, why pay full price when you could pay less, right? Half price with me, so that's what I offer. I offer mommies, people in the business world, careers, whatever they're doing. I think if you have a designer bag, it really, 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 really matters, and always know that it's always from the inside out, but I like being the solution in the marketplace. So that really matters. Study your product, what you do. It could be cupcakes. It could be anything, right? Or whatever, like you sell anything on Poshmark. I mean, you can't sell cupcakes, but this can work for you in any type of market. And this is what this whole course is about, is that you can use what you have, your gifts and your talents, and believe me, the world is waiting on you. The world is waiting on you, right? But if you really want to see how you can use Poshmark, utilize that. utilize that, you know? I was like, how can I make more profit literally from my closet? You'd be surprised how much you have, how many things you have. And then when you have that money, you could bless others. You could, feed into your mind. You could put that $5,000, $6,000 into school or real estate school, or, there's so much you can do it and save that money. The more you profit, you're going to keep that separate, right? You go to school, be an esthetician, just fulfill your dreams and you have more money and more time. Me as just a consumer, then I'm like, I could be a consumer, then I could be a prosumer, meaning I could produce money as I sell, right? And you want to shift that mindset because what you do daily will grow, right? This is over time. This is what you do. And I believe in you. I so believe in you. So study your product, study what you're going to do, and do this every single day. Number 8, spend time with your calendar. We're almost done here because we have 8, 9, and 10. Right? And okay, so let's go on 8. Spend time with your calendar. I want you to write this down. Number 8, spend time with your calendar. What you do with your work. Like, I'm going to go ahead and share this ultimately curates it and gathers everything into what I do to help my schedule every day and how I got the results. And this is like the whole thing for the crash course is what I did since like 2019 and made so much money and so much time and absolutely love what I do. So number 8 is write your calendar. It's important, like for specials, like, get ready for your Christmas specials, for holidays. Write that down because it's going to go with your business, what you do. So you're going to get your calendar that is just designated. I've always had a calendar all my life, but you're going to write when, okay, let me go ahead, like what I do. And this is what I do daily. So every day, wake up 5 a.m., meditate, pray, worship God, think scripture, right? And then I go ahead and do a quick workout, 30, 35 minutes. Okay, jump in the shower, have my breakfast. By 11 a.m., that's my Tuesdays, I go and shop, right? I get all the bags. I come back and then I take the pictures and then I list. And then for 2 hours, it's about 12:30, 1 o'clock, sometimes 2, depending if I have lunch also, right? Watching a movie, and I am sharing my content, sending offers, bundling packages for the likes. If they like your product, that means they have an interest in it. So you're going to go ahead and negotiate offers, and then, and I'm still watching a movie and I'm like packaging if I sold it, and this turns to 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. Then I'm like, oh, I need a break. Then I'm like, oh, I have to go pick up my son from school. So you're going to get into that routine. You're going to be very intentional. Do whatever you do in your day. Let's say you're not working. If you do this, I guarantee you 4 to 5 hours a day, sometimes 3 hours, but the consistency of doing it every single day, you're going to bring that harvest just by doing that. Don't get me wrong, some days you might get bored. There can be challenging days more than others, but this is simply what I do. 5 a.m., pray, thank God, just be grateful, get a quick workout, jump in the shower, and then, start with my day, share, and then package. And then the other day I have in my schedule, okay, let me go pick up my bags, or, tape, the scissors, all the more paper for my printer, that it might sound boring, but it's exciting. Once you start seeing the money come in, you're like, whoa, this system is definitely going to work. And so plan your day. And especially like for just me as a faith-based person, I have faith, Buddhist people, atheists, it doesn't matter. I just share that because what you write down, I guess on number 9, the vision of just the simplicity of practical steps of writing it down. And the reason why I say that is because it says that in scripture in the Bible. Write it down, make it plain, write it down, right? You see the vision come into fruition. Write the number you want to make, 10,000, 2,000, maybe just 500. Don't get me wrong. One time I've only made 500 a month and 300, and then I made up to like 6,000 a month doing this daily, but whatever you want, right? Whatever you want. But I think it's so important that you write down your schedule, you write down your work schedule during Poshmark, what you do, your forecast. If you don't plan to succeed, then by default, you're planned to fail, right? I'm like a planner. Now that I am working Mondays, Fridays, Saturdays at retail because I'm like, let me capitalize on this. Let me like maximize what I gotta do. So everything there I buy also, and then I resell. I resell. I resell on Poshmark. I resell everything I have. I resell. I resell. And I love it because it's like I'm making more money there and I'm maximizing because my vision is big, because you want to pour more money into it, right? For simple business, sell something for $10, buy it for $3. Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. And that's really all I've been doing on Poshmark, and it's so fun. I'm telling you, it's so fun. I'm getting so excited just telling you because it's, number 9 calendar. Like there's this man very successful man. He spent like a week literally in his closet with coffee and just wrote down his life for what to do, plan. Now, I'm not saying everything you say is going to line up, but when you take charge of your work schedule on this, honey, it's going to work. I'm excited for you. Daily go, keep track of what you're making, spending. Go to your bank apps. I go there daily. I see, what comes in with Poshmark and all that. And I'm going to do another video of how long it takes. Like, when you ship out, it takes 2 or 3 days to get there, and then, or 7. I'll write that down for you. And then it takes 2 or 3 days. They have to decide if they want it. And then it'll go into your bank account and things like that. And that's how you make money if you want to like simplify those practical things. But I've only had one returned back to me, and Poshmark does that for you and stuff for them. It was these blue Nike shoes. For whatever reason, she just, they were used, they were in great condition, but she just didn't like them, and that's fine too. But from 2019 to now, only one return. And I'm very like intentional with how I package the product, how I send them a note. And I'll keep in mind that does take time, right? But it's how you take it. It's what I love to do. I think you will love it too, right? And it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, and that's okay too. But if you implement this every day into what you love to do and giving back, I say serve people. If you're going to make money and you want to profit a lot, it's the key of serving people. Love what you do and serve people, and work hard. Work really, really, really hard with what you do, So yeah, write it down, make it plain. That's simply my schedule, works out for me. Just really reflect, thank God, that you have the ability, the health. We're in this day and age where everything is, you could work on your whole life on the palm of your hand, on your phone. You need a printer, you need a phone. That's basically it. And have paper to print out the Poshmark labels so you can ship. You need boxes. Sell your stuff. Sell what you have, and then buy more and bless people and help more. Invest into yourself. Read more. Invest so you can learn more. And like anything else, you want to stay relevant. Even having a business, a small business, whatever, I got to learn more. I got to do TikTok. I got to keep growing. I got to stay innovative. For your business, so that you can reap a harvest. You can always learn. There's more things that I'm going to have to learn. And so thank you for joining my course. Again, thank you for investing in yourself. Thank you for investing into me, and have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining my course.